The Indianapolis Colts head to Tennessee in search of their first victory, but they will have to draw up a plan fit for a king to get it, or for stopping one anyway.
Inside the 30, stays on his feet, and he will go! Derrick Henry, 60 yards!
That's a grown man. Not sure I'm allowed to say it the right way, but either way, it was like Derrick Henry was making sure he lived up to the standard established by the ghost of Beast Past, who used to do a little rumbling in that stadium.
Can he get in? He will! What a run! And a touchdown for Derrick Henry!
99% of backs would be able to call what he did last week a career day. Yet for Henry, it was like that song. It was just another day.
Handoff, Henry, and he's in for the touchdown. His third score of the game.
Colts fans can vouch for that, actually. It looked a lot like the day he had against them the last time they faced.
Here's Henry on the right side to the 10. Henry to the end zone. That's 3 for double 2.
Indy's been shaky against the run this season so far. They gave up 5.7 yards per carry to Carson in week 1, over 4 a run to LA's 2 primary backs in week 2.
Henderson, touchdown. Darrell Henderson waltzes in for the touchdown.
Their ability to stop the pass also hasn't been superb. Russell Wilson throwing it all over the yard against them in their opener. Matthew Stafford doing the same in their follow-up.
Stafford sets, throws, end zone, touchdown, Cooper Kupp.
So cue Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill lighting up the stat sheet in week 2 despite not throwing any passes that reached the painted part of the field. Still, almost 350 yards through the air.
Tannehill fires, and it's caught. A.J. Brown with the reception.
And a lot of those yards went to their prized new acquisition, Julio Jones, putting up his first big game in his new uni.
Taking a deep shot down the field, looking for Julio Jones. What a catch!
A guy who would like to make that same claim, Carson Wentz. He seemed to be finding his groove, moving the ball pretty well against an elite Rams secondary.
Wentz on third down for the end zone, touchdown!
But in the end, there were some all too familiar storylines attached to his game. He took 3 more sacks.
Wentz in trouble, wrapped up.
He still threw a pick, and his passer rating was under 90 again.
It looked like he was the intended target on that backhanded toss from Wentz.
And of course, there was the injury. Wentz was in a boot after the game, and it wasn't the kind Nancy Sinatra was talking about. Or okay, how about Jessica Simpson? Wow, even she's kind of old now.
It's a nightmare for that offensive line, and Carson Wentz getting the worst of it at the end.
Depending on how that ankle heals, we could see some Jacob Eason, who you can say this about at least. He wasn't afraid. He challenged Jalen Ramsey right out of the gate. Lesson learned.
And Jalen Ramsey comes up to make the huge play.
And Indy is still waiting on Jonathan Taylor to show up for the 2021 season.
3rd and goal, 10th play of the drive. It's Taylor, looks to go over the top. And again, the Rams defense coming up big.
Tennessee, though, played the run well last week, didn't allow Russell Wilson to break any big runs, held Carson under 2.5 yards a carry.
Trying to get around the edge on the right side. Good job by that Tennessee defense.
Their passing defense, though, had the same kind of problems against Wilson as the Colts.
Deep floating one, he's got a man, and guess who? It's Lockett who gets it away! Touchdown!
All those yards, though, pardoned by decree of number 22. Who will look to keep the Colts out of the win column, but all kings know when someone's hungry, they can be dangerous, and the Colts are desperate to get their hands on a W right now. How does this AFC South battle play out? You tell us what you think in the comments section. Our panel will tell you what they think on the screen.